I am back again with another goal-oriented video. And so today, itchy. My eyes have been driving me crazy for some reason. Today, I wanted to share the goals that I have set for myself for 2024. And I've broken them down into two different categories. So I have Planty Goals for 2024, and then I have personal goals. So we'll start with the Planty Goals because those are the most fun. So I mentioned in my January goal video that I wanted to make moss poles. It wasn't even necessarily put plants on moss poles, because the plants that I have in mind for my poles, I think, need to become a little bit more established in various ways or for various reasons. So for my 2024 goal, at some point in the year, I want to start plants on moss poles. I'm optimistic and hopeful that I'll be able to start by the end of January, but I want to give myself a little bit of leeway, and I'm saying just in general, in 2024, I want to have some plants on some moss poles. So that's my first planty goal, because I don't know what it is about the new year, but I feel like it feels like a nice, fresh, clean slate, and I really would love to be able to look back this time next year and see, about a year's worth of growth. I think that would be fun. The other planty goal that I have for myself is I really want to be more mindful about the plants that I bring home this year. So I know last year, that feels so weird to say. Last year, I talked about having kind of done a big purge in my collection, and of plants that just didn't really bring me much joy anymore, or that I didn't really vibe with or get along with anymore. And I didn't get rid of, I rehomed a lot of plants. There were very few, unless they were on the brink of being unalive, I did not throw them away. I rehomed them. So I just want to be very mindful and focused about not bringing home every plant that I don't have, and bringing home plants that have been on my wish list for a while, or that really are important to me, or that I know fit my tastes, I guess. Like, I know that I love Monstera and Pothos and Aglaonema. Those are my top three. I guess what I mean is, I don't want to be bringing home every single plant I see. I want it to be a plant that I know I'm going to enjoy, and that I've spent time thinking over and making sure that it's a plant that I want, and a plant that I fully know how to take care of. Up to this point, I've really just been getting plants that I've liked and figuring out how to take care of them along the way. And it's fine. And I think to a certain degree that's just kind of necessary, because you don't know for sure how a plant is going to survive in your environment. But I want to be more intentional, because especially when I first started with plants, going about it that way, there ended up being a lot of plants that I lost because I wasn't prepared to take care of them the way they needed. And I just don't want to do that. So being more mindful, being more intentional about the plants that I bring home. So those are my planty goals. Now for my personal goal, I want to do more of what makes me happy. So I want to do more baking and cooking and, going out on walks and doing yoga and reading. Oh my gosh. I used to be such a huge reader and I've just kind of fallen off. I've fallen off of reading for the last several months for some reason. So I want to get back into that. I want to get back into crafting. Oh my gosh, crafting. I have so many crafts, you guys, that are just kind of sitting there right now. I got bit by the crafting bug real bad when we were leading up to the holidays, and I did so much crafting for presents, and it just reminded me of how much I enjoy it and how much I love it. So I want to get back into crafting. I want to do that regularly and mark off some of these projects that I've been that I've been accumulating over the last, I'm not gonna say how long, it's embarrassing. And learning. I want to really get back into learning, no matter what it is, whether it's with plants or, different crafting techniques or different cooking techniques. Oh my gosh, I made a cheesecake for the first time last year, at the very end of last year, for Nick's stepdad's birthday. That was really fun how to learn to do. I loved that. And I want to learn, different baking techniques, and I want to learn, gosh, just anything and everything, I want to learn more about the house. Nick's stepdad has been absolutely great helping us with the house, and I've been learning so much about that and about tools, and I'm not a handy person, so I've been learning so much about all that. Tea break. And I just want to keep learning because I kind of feel like last year I got a little stagnant, and I don't want that. I want to keep growing and challenging myself and learning. So yeah, those are my goals for 2024. For just as a recap, for plants, I want to start plants on moss poles just at some point throughout the year, hopefully January, but just at some point. I will be fine with that. And being more mindful about the plants that I bring home. And then for my personal goal, I want to do more of what makes me happy and do more of what I enjoy. All right, guys, if you have resolutions or goals that you have made, share them below in the comments. I would love to hear whether they're personal, planty, doesn't matter. I'd love to know what you guys want to focus on in this upcoming year. I hope it brings you so much joy and wonderful things. I'm hoping the same for me as well. And yeah, Nick and I are just kind of planning to take this year by storm and make it ours. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye.